am doing a highly requested review, and I posted a picture of this on my Instagram, and this was a while back, and a lot of you were like, please review that foundation, please review that foundation. So I'm gonna be reviewing the NARS All Day Luminous, is that what it is? All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I am in the shade Medium 1.5 Vallauris, okay? And this is 30 mLs, beautiful packaging, and what I love is that, it comes with a pump. Comes with a pump. Now this is $48. You can get it at Sephora, at Sephora.com. You can get it on the NARS website. And I'm gonna read you all the claims, and then I'm gonna go straight to a demo. So this is $48. It is an oil-free foundation that delivers full natural looking coverage with one drop for lightweight 16-hour wear. What it does, achieve full coverage. Lightweight foundation that leaves a natural finish, highly pigmented and perfectly balanced. This breakthrough full coverage formula builds and blends effortlessly, which I do have to agree. It is buildable, it is full coverage, and it looks like your own skin, and it feels like your own skin. It does not feel heavy at all. Let's see, it's even tone technology, instantly neutralizes redness and dullness while it works to reduce discoloration for more even uniform skin. Perfect for all skin types. It features weightless long wear technology. You know what, I'm not gonna keep going. The one thing I have to say, it does say to use one pump. One pump for me doesn't give a total full coverage because I do have acne scarring, I do have hyperpigmentation, and I do have broken capillaries. I would say one pump for me gives more like a light coverage. Two pumps gives more of that medium to full. And then what I like to do is I like to put just a dab on the back of my hand and then only go back in the areas that I need it, like where my brown spots are here, or you know, my scarring here, or any acne. And I am on Retin-A treatment right now. So my face has been going through some peeling and some redness and some dryness. So this isn't a friend to me right now just because of my treatments that I'm going through. However, I do love it, and used it before I started my Retin-A. I'm going into my second week of my Retin-A to help clear my acne, but it still looks good. I think it still looks great, but if you have dry skin, it does say it's for all skin types. I'm not too sure. You do want to go ahead and pick up a sample from Sephora and just try it out. Make sure you exfoliate well, make sure you moisturize well. Right now, because I am going through the Retin-A treatments, it is clinging to the dry patches on my chin, a little bit here. Anywhere that I have a dry patch or peeling, it's gonna cling because my skin is shedding. So it's just like, oh, I'm like a lizard, you know what I mean? But other than that, I really love this. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the demo right now, and then when I am done, I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. So as you can see, my skin is not perfect. I do have hyperpigmentation, I do have acne. So my skin is combination to oily. I have some oily spots in the T-zone, my chin, and that's where I have my breakouts. Then I have dry spots here. I have a little bit actually on my chin too, which is crazy. I have some dry spots kind of like out on my outer cheeks, more oily here. So I'm gonna get started so you guys can see. All right, so it does say to shake this really well before use. And it does also say that it is best applied with your fingers, which I have found it is. And let me spray my face with some Fix Plus first. And I do that so it doesn't cling to my dry patches. I already have moisturizer on. Then I take a primer, and I like to apply the primer because if I don't, it will emphasize my pores. That's the one thing I found out about this foundation. If you don't exfoliate well, moisturize well, and have enlarged pores, it can definitely enhance them. And I just like to pat my primer on. I just pat it anywhere that I have any pores, which is around right here by my cheeks, on my nose, especially the sides of my nose. And I just pat that in. Right now I have a lot of peeling because I just started using my Retin-A again, so I do have a lot of peeling like on my chin. But I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up because it does say to shake it. And the best way to apply this is with your fingers, and it does state that on NARS's website, so you gotta shake it up really well. I'm gonna use about 2 pumps. It does say that 1 full pump does give you full coverage for your full face, which is true. But with the way I apply it, I think 2 pumps is good for me. So this is 2 pumps of the foundation, and I'm gonna get a little bit more. I like to go back, because this is definitely buildable, and I like to go back where I have any dark spots and just tap it in lightly to help camouflage and conceal a bit more. On my blemishes as well. More areas where I have pigmentation. Now I'm going to add some on my forehead. So this is the after. This is what my face looks like. What I really love about this foundation is that it is a great full coverage foundation. If you have hyperpigmentation, if you have acne scarring, even like the littlest of blemishes, it does such a great job of covering that up. Now, the one thing I'm gonna say, I do love this foundation. I love how it gives me that luminosity. However, if you have dry skin and you have dry patches, make sure to exfoliate well and to moisturize well, because it will cling to those patches. And right now I'm not able to use this because I just started my retin A treatments. So I am having redness, peeling, dryness. Basically every foundation is gonna look like crap on me right now unless it's very, 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 very moisturizing, because I am peeling. But I do wanna show you, let me zoom in to show you what I'm talking about as far as the dry patches. Can you tell around my nose? Like around the sides of my nose? Whoa. Okay, I don't know if you can see the dryness right there. Maybe on the other side, what I'm talking about. And then my chin, see where I'm peeling from my retin A? And I exfoliated, you know, with a little brush, my spin brush a little bit, but I can't really exfoliate a lot because retin A does exfoliate for you. So I do find that it does cling to those dry areas on your face. It also will emphasize pores if you do have large pores, if you wear it on its own. So I do suggest that you wear a really great primer, whether it be the Professional. Makeup Forever has a great primer that smooths the skin. I believe it's either step 1 or step 2. You can get it at Sephora, and that is really great with this, but I honestly like this foundation. I really do, because it really covers my hyperpigmentation really, really, really well. So I like that it doesn't feel or look heavy. Now I am a slave to my Estee Lauder Double Wear, or at least I was for the longest time, and I still do love this, but I do feel like this does feel a little bit heavier on my face, and it can look cakey if you are not careful with this. No, I think it looks like my skin, which is really, really nice. Like I said, right now I just have all this peeling from my retin A, and you know, it's just making my skin look really dry. It doesn't really emphasize my lines that much either, so I really do like that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face so you all can see the finished look. So this is my completed look with all of my makeup on, mascara, blush, the whole 9 yards, and I really love this. When I'm not doing my retin A, this is a really great foundation. I am obsessed. And you know what, to be honest with you, it doesn't really look bad. After it settles too, it looks really good. And you can't even really see my dry patches anymore. It's nothing like the Hourglass Immaculate. I cannot use that foundation at all. It looks horrible on me. It really just emphasizes, you know, dry patches, fine lines, but then again, that is more for oily skin types. But this I really like a lot because it really does cover my hyperpigmentation. My skin looks like skin. Oh, and I need to tell you, the best setting powder to use with this is the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. So these two together are like golden, trust me. And this is 1.5, medium 1.5 Vallauris. I think I did mention that in the beginning. If I didn't, this is the shade that I'm in. So if you are an NW25 to an NW30 in MAC, this will match you perfectly. And it really does, you know, see, look at that luminous glow. I have not added highlighter, the only thing, or contour. I just used the Luminoso blush by Milani. So that really just, oh, I like this foundation a lot. I don't find that it makes my fine lines look worse or anything like that. It does, like I said, emphasize the dry spots, so just be careful about that. If you're going through any kind of retin-A treatment or anything like I am, then yeah, of course, it's gonna emphasize the peeling, but every foundation will do that when you're going through retin-A. So I really like this foundation. Thank you all so much for watching. Try it out, go to Sephora, get a sample. Seriously, if you are not sure about a foundation, any foundation, if it's sold at Sephora, get a sample. You're not gonna know how it looks on your skin until you try it out and you get a sample, because what works for me probably won't work for you or anybody else, because we all have different skin types, different skin conditions. So I really like this a lot. Thank you. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.